Good evening. John with IPMS4 Crook again. This will probably be the last video I make concerning the Okamacon contest, which is coming up in less than 3 weeks. Hopefully, you folks out there are building something for the contest. I'm very interested in seeing what you bring to the tables. Anyway, a couple things that come to mind. First of all, a few questions that was posed to me concerning what you can enter into the contest. The first question was, were cars acceptable for the contest? The answer is yes, absolutely. Bring whatever you want. If it comes in a model form that you put together from parts and painted and glued together, then it's acceptable. And now there is, we accept aircraft, ships, spaceships, tanks, cars, motorcycles, figures, Gundams, all sorts of stuff. There's model dinosaurs and model insects out there too, and if you buy one of those and build and paint it and bring it, we accept that as well. So yeah, any model kit, it doesn't matter what it is, any model kit can be entered in the contest. Second question has to do with cosplay. Now, we went through this last year. Somebody had the same question again, but apparently somebody missed or didn't get the information. The question is, are cosplay articles such as weapons, packs, stuff like that, are they also allowed in the contest? And can I take it for the Saturday night cosplay contest? Yes, but here's the deal. If you bring something for your cosplay, of course you register it. It needs to be sitting on the tables for as long as possible, because most of the time of the convention, there's going to be an ongoing popular vote contest go on. So the longer your item sits on the tables for people to view, the more likely you'll get votes for the popular vote contest. If it's not there, people can't vote for it. And also, if you use your item and you don't return it by Sunday around noontime, it will not be eligible for judging. So, and we understand the fact that some people there, they have a cosplay costume they want to use, and they want to use those items for the contest on Saturday night, and that's perfectly fine with us. But what I would recommend for those of you that have multiple costumes, if you got a costume that you're not going to be using for Okamacon or not using that Saturday night, if you got some articles you want to enter into the contest, I would suggest you enter those, so that way they stay on the table. They'll be eligible for voting, and they'll be eligible for judging. You don't have to worry about getting back by noontime Sunday in order to drop it off. But if you've only got one cosplay costume and you want to use that for the contest on Saturday night, yes, you can do it. But please be mindful. Try to get it back on the table by Sunday by noontime so that we can judge it. And again, the less time it's on the table, fewer people are going to see it, as fewer people can vote for it. So anyway, now here's something that's kind of interesting too. Did you know that there is a small, I say small, possibility that a good model kit can garner 4 awards at the Okamacon contest? Let me give you an example here. I have this right here. This is the Bandai 1/44 scale AT-AT. It is a great kit. I recommend it to anybody that's a Star Wars fan. And for those of you that build Gundams, I'm pretty sure the name Bandai would be very familiar with you guys. They are the ones that made the kit for this. I highly recommend it. It's a sweet kit, very well detailed, goes together like a dream, and even some of the parts are movable after you build it. Anyway, let's say, for instance, I take this AT-AT and enter it in the contest. I'm not going to be in the contest. I want to see what other people do. The contest is not for me. It's for you. But, for example, somebody enters an AT-AT in the contest. Well, first of all, we have our normal categories. A category, which would be for like ships, planes, spacecraft. The AT-AT. Basically transportation, cars, anything that flies, floats, or drives on the ground. So You have that. That would be category A. Second category is going to be Gundams and figures. Third category is going to be everything else and miscellaneous. That would include your cosplay items and stuff like that. And fourth category is going to be solely for the juniors. And we'll get more into that later on. Anyway, if somebody was to build an AT-AT, it would be entered in the category A. Category A, of course, there are 3 awards, first, second, and third. So there's a chance that they can win one of those awards. So let's say one award was given to the AT-AT. Second award. The second award is, of course, the Popular Vote Award. Now, if enough people like your model kit, if they like the AT-AT, they would vote for it. And if it gets the most votes, well, it gets the popular vote. That's the second award. Third award. Well, again, this is the new one. This is the theme award. This year's theme is Heroes and Villains. Well, Empire, Villain, eligible for the contest. So, the judges get together, we look at it, falls underneath the category. If it wins, third award. Then the fourth award, Judges Grand Award. That's where every single model kit sitting on the table is judged to see which one is the best in the eyes of the judges. If the AT-AT is the best one on the table, that's its fourth award. Now, let's be honest with you. This is like winning the lottery by finding a lottery ticket on the ground that's a $1 million winner. I seriously doubt any kits are going to win that all 4 awards. There is a possibility, and if that happens, I'll be going across the street and start gambling. Just joking. Anyway, so there's 4 chances that a single kit can get an award. So, and now we also mentioned about the juniors, which is the 4th category. And as I stated, the juniors, any junior that enters a model in the contest, whether it be the junior category or if they think that their work is well enough to compete with the big guys, they can enter any other of the other categories. Anyway, they will be eligible to get a model kit at the end of the award ceremony. I will have a big box of model kits. We've already got them collected. They range between aircraft, automobiles, and sci-fi. The kids will have their own opportunity to pick what they want. So I'm not going to hand you a kit. The kids will be able to go ahead and reach in to the box there for their favorite kit, pull it out. As I stated, now I issued a challenge concerning these kits. It's not said you don't have to do this. My challenge is to build it and bring it in for 2019. So anyway, as I said, this will probably be the last video we're going to issue. OkamaCon's less than 3 weeks away. I hope to see you there. I am definitely looking forward to see what you guys bring to the tables. And now, one more thing here too. For those of you that enter the contest and don't place, it's nothing to be worried about. It's not that your work stinks or sucks or anything of the sort. It just means that you can use more practice in building and painting and stuff like that. There's nothing to be bad about. It's happened to all of us. I've been in contests where I haven't placed, so that's no big deal. But we're also there at the tables to help you out. If you have any questions when it comes to painting, weathering, construction, anything on your model kit, don't be afraid to ask. We're there to help you out. We won't chide you. We won't call you names. Anybody I catch doing that will be taken to the bathroom and probably stay there until carried down on a stretcher. Just joking. Anyway, that's not what we're for. We're there to help you out if you're interested in going to the hobby. There's a lot of people coming back to the hobby from what I understand. If you have any questions, just ask us. Don't be afraid. We'll help you out any way we can. Anyway, again, if you have any questions or comments, post below. This video will be posted on the Fort Crook IPMS Facebook page and the OkamaCon comments section. And again, we'll see you in a few weeks. Have a good one. Bye.